In tonight's WGN Investigates, every afternoon, Governor Pritzker gives us an update on the spread of the virus. And if you've been keeping track, you've probably noticed a handful of counties have no cases.
One of those is about 90 miles from Chicago. WGN's Lourdes Duarte traveled there to see what's keeping them off the list.
It's easy to say rural areas are not as dense, keeping the virus from spreading, but there are rural areas all over Illinois that have cases. So what's going on in Putnam County, for example? They have 0 cases right now. The region's health department thinks it's just a matter of time before one pops up.
On a windy day in Illinois, life in Hennepin, like everywhere else, has slowed down.
Usually downtown's a little bit busier than this.
That's the mayor of Hennepin. The town of 700 along the Illinois River is home to Putnam County's government offices. On any given day, you can spot the sheriff walking through town.
Generally, it's a rural community. It's made up of about 5 or 6 towns, smaller towns, Granville being the largest, population about 1,500.
Back in 2004, Granville had a tornado that made headlines. 16 years later, Putnam County is making headlines again. This time, they're proud of it.
Sure, why not? Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I kind of watched a briefing to see if we change colors on the map.
The map he's talking about is the state's COVID-19 map. Putnam County is one of a handful of counties in the state without a single case of the virus, even though numbers keep rising all around them.
I still think we probably have some confirmed cases.
There's not much testing going on here, so how do we know if it's actually here or not?
It wasn't until last Friday that the region's health department says it started to feel confident about testing. There may be no cases right now, but they're dealing with the COVID-19 scare just like everyone else.
65 cents is your change.
Thank you.
This year, tulips signal what things used to be like. But TP is MIA from store shelves here too.
You know, shopping, we try to go locally quite a bit rather than out and about. So you shop here. Been staying at home, can't go to church, so it's been kind of boring, but necessary. Have to do it, I guess.
All around town, signs are up and masks are on. Yes, they still zip around town in golf carts. At the local restaurant, workers prep student meals as the owner preps herself for what things could be like after the pandemic.
It's going to be maybe our capacity here is 70, but we can only let 25 in. In my mind, I've kind of started to figure out how we're going to move tables and separate things out and how we'll move bar stools around and get rid of some of these tables that are in here and try to just figure out what we'll do to be able to let people back in.
It's a good question. Could their county be able to lift the stay-at-home order earlier than most? Just this week, Governor Pritzker made sure to hammer home the fact that the virus knows no boundaries.
We're keeping an eye on those areas, but I 100% agree with the idea that where it is safe and where there's more distance for people and, you know, where we can open businesses that don't force people to congregate together in larger groups than 10 at a time and so on, then we want to do that.
We're so relatively close to Chicago that I don't know that us opening before Chicago opens is going to work because it's an hour-and-a-half drive. So if we're open, what's to say that people from downtown aren't going to drive here?
Safe for now, but they're not sure how much longer that could last. One of the area's largest employers, an energy plant, is still running.
A large percent of the people are still employed in the local industries here, so we're not in a horrible situation, like a lot of bigger towns could be.
That is keeping them going, but they know that one case could change everything.
And the governor says with the new stay-at-home order, which goes into effect Friday, they've eased restrictions for those 6 counties by opening state parks there and allowing more elective surgeries to take place. By the way, one of the positive things in the region around Putnam County is that in 70% of the cases, they've been able to find exact links to how the person contracted the virus, which helps slow down that spread. I'm Lourdes Duarte, WGN News.